Wow. I was about to ask you that when was that moment when, you know, you really felt that, yes, I have to do homeopathy, and you started doing it passionately. So you already told that. But yes, any
Yes. So
case or any incidents which you remember where you really felt
this
that, yes,
did the cases, the cases came, but not in the early stages. But yes, somewhere in first year, second year, first year itself, I believe a couple of cases helped.
mm-hmm,
I still remember. I mentioned these cases in my books also. Like I remember because couple of remedies I had read. I had boric, I had allen. Some of the medicines I had read in the first year. So I still remember my sister developed an ingrown toenail,
mm-hmm,
and the orthopedician, my mama orthopedician, wanted to pull the nail out because
yeah,
that is the standard treatment for ingrown toenail in allopathy. So uh, she was not able to wear bellies. Bellies were the in thing in that era, and no closed shoes. And she was very uh, perturbed because of that. And so she asked me, "What can you do something?" So I had absolutely no idea what to do. I flipped at the book, and I remember finding natrum sulf indicated, and I gave her natrum sulf to eat and to apply locally.
okay,
And in a couple of yes, in a couple of weeks, the ingrown toenail was gone, never to come back again. And that was like several years of ingrown toenail. Similarly, I remember once my uh, adjacent neighbor. Uh, those were the days when we used to sleep on the roofs,
yes,
summers, and I was sleeping, and my neighbor calls me that they have severe. The head of the family has severe colic, and they are not. It was like 2 or 3 a.m. at night, and they could not find any doctor at that point of time, so they were not sure what to do. So they woke me up. Can you do something? So I simply saw that two things. One, he was restless. He was not able to sit because of the pain. And I asked him what he eat, and he ate today. And he said, "Sham ko shayad kuch खीरा या ककड़ी जैसा कुछ खाया था." I don't remember for sure. And so I went down, gave them a bottle of colosynthis. He give this every half an hour till he settles. Now, so in the morning I ask him, "How is he?" "Oh, he fell asleep in 15 minutes after your first dose. He never needed the second."
wow, amazing.
Yes, so these were the what you say initial magic moments. Okay, ऐसे काम करती है. इतनी जल्दी तो painkiller भी काम नहीं करता.
Yes.
Similarly, a couple of this was probably in second year. This was in the first year or second year. Then another case, another of my neighbor who used to live in front of my house, a very elderly man, 75, 80 years old. He started having hiccups,
Mm-hmm.
uh, and the hiccups won't stop. They were like spasmodic, convulsive hiccups, and non-stop, like not even a gap of 5 seconds, 10 seconds. It was like
Too much.
constant.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like this for a couple of days now.
Mm-hmm.
Spasmodic hiccups like this can prove fatal. They had
Yes.
consulted the doctor. The doctor has nothing to offer, but whatever they had given, they had done home remedies and they had done the medical treatment. Nothing worked. And at that point of time, they called me. So again, a novice, initially second year or third year student, I believe second year student. I open boric, I look at the remedies, and I couldn't individualize at that point of time. I saw that, okay, Kali Brome and Mac Phos are the remedies that seem to be indicated in this kind of. So I gave him Kali Brome 30 and Mac Phos 6S. Lo and behold, by next day, he was absolutely fine.
Mm-hmm.
And the hiccups never came back. So these were some of the initial cases. And
Amazing.
then I had a friend who was an MBBS,
Mm-hmm.
and a very close friend of mine. So one day he comes to my home, and it was winter. And he was having running nose. He said, yeah, when I started from home, I did not have cold. By the time I am at your home, driving on the bike, couple of kilometers, I have this dripping cold. Can you give me something? So I said, why not? Exposure to dry cold wind, abhi le Aconite.
Okay.
So Aconite 200 या 30 का एक दो dose दिया, and within like 15-20 minutes his cold was gone. वो बोलता है क्या दिया इतनी जल्दी, तो हमारी दवाई काम नहीं करती. Considering he being an allopathic student. So these were the initial journeys, initial explorations, initial wow moments, which actually hooked me. Ki nahi yaar, this is magic. This is pure magic. This is what I want to do in life. So this is how it started.